Hey, what's up, you guys? Peek out here in Singapore, and I wanted to stop by and showcase another really cool spot here in Singapore. But on top of that, I want to bring you a guest of mine. This is DJ Chris Columbus, and he is a close friend of mine. He and I have gone back a couple of years now. Since I've been in Singapore, I've been promoting all of his gigs, so I really enjoy it when he does live day, even at night. And I'm actually really excited because he has a new project coming up, so I want to talk to him a little bit about that and let you know where he is, where he comes from, and just talk. Hey, what's up, Chris?
What's up? What's up, Gopika? How are you?
Very good. So you actually brought me down to this really cool spot. I didn't even know that Holy Moly existed down here in Clarke Quay, so that's been really cool. Yeah. So as you can see in the background, right, you got this, Game of Thrones, you got a little bit of, you have E.T. somewhere, you got all kinds of stuff in here. It's really cool. So it's indoor putt-putt, and you are here for a video shoot, actually. You got some stuff going on today, right?
Yes, I am doing a video shoot, which I was working on the track for almost a year. So yes. Finally, after a lot of planning, today is the day. We decided to rock it today.
Yo, y'all don't even know. If you've been looking through my stories right now, downstairs, I took pictures coming in through the entrance. It's so fly in here. So more than that, though, I want them to know who you are and what you've been doing. So you've been in Singapore all your life, and you are a DJ by profession, correct?
Yes, I am been DJing altogether for 18 years of my life. And
you were part of... Go ahead. Go ahead, sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I remember that there was a Guinness Book of World Records, like a longest DJ set. You were part of that too, right?
Yes, I had a school, a DJ school. It's called the Sens Music School. Yeah. So when I had a school for 5 years, what we did was to organize a Guinness World Record, and we had almost 100 and almost 200 DJs who came down to my school for practice. And with that, we won the Guinness World Record for almost 124 DJs. And so we beat Dubai, we beat US, we beat what other countries that were taking part? Yeah, mostly it was Dubai. Dubai was winning, but we beat them. Yeah.
Yes, let's go Singapore. So I'm actually really excited because that's part of the thing I wanted you to talk about. You mentioned the Sens. You had a DJ school. You actually, more than enjoying your art, you want to teach other people to get into music and mixing and all these things as well. So the clientele that you had, right, were there a lot of adults or was it a lot of kids? Like, what was the mix like for you?
Wow, you'd be surprised actually. I got there were more corporate adults that were taking part in my lessons.
Nice.
Yeah. And one of them, let me give you an example. It's a very, she is the regional managing director of HP, Hewlett Packard Computer.
Oh.
So she used the DJ knowledge that with my lessons, and she used it onto her own remake of a music laptop. So what they did was they added a DJ program. Yeah, they added a DJ program. So with her knowledge, and they got it in. So yeah, I mean, there was a time where MacBook was more music, more for music and iTunes and all that. So there was a lot of competition between Mac and.
Of course, no one wants a monopoly. We want a piece of that. So that was smart though. So y'all listening, right? You go out, you get as many trade show skills as you can, and you can use it in any area of your business. So she was smart enough to come find you. So you have a part in HP and music now. That's pretty cool.
In fact, that was almost, I think, 7 years ago. I'm actually flying down to the US to play for her wedding. Yeah, awesome. So that connection was amazing. Yeah, so I'm going down to San Francisco to play for her wedding. And this is going to be awesome. So it's a great thing that I met her. And so LeSons, I'll let you know first. LeSons, I closed it down, but I started another one. It's called GOD, Group of DJs.
Yep.
And it's Asia, so GOD Asia, Group of DJs Asia. That is the one that I'm very focused on training the DJs to get them prepared for anything like a wedding function or a club event or a bar event. Getting them to be more versatile in musically. It's not like
their portfolio needs to be for a little bit of everything because. It's easy to get stuck in a niche, unfortunately, in Singapore especially. 90s R&B is big here still, so yeah, it's very easy to get stuck in a niche. So I'm glad you're doing that, and it's smart because you've got an agency now. You've got a group of people behind you that no matter what the gig is, you've got somebody that can probably make it if you can't. So it's your standards, you're training them. That's how people should be thinking when it comes to business. So Group of DJ actually has a bunch of gigs around Singapore. I knew you started out with Mambo Beach Club, but are they done with the renovations soon, I think? They were renovating, so they stopped it for a little bit.
Yeah. So right now they are doing renovations, but the place is going to be changed. The owners left, but I'm playing at AJ Hackett in Sentosa right now.
Yes, I was going to talk about that too. So
Yeah.
I did come down a couple times to visit you, and it was cool because the scene is, you know, you got a pool and everything, and then behind you you've got that bungee jump thing going on as well. I want to do that one day when I have enough courage. But in front of that, right, is the actual beach. So you have your bar club and everything. It opens up in the beach.
Yeah.
And I know when you're playing because around 2 o'clock the music starts, and that's across the beach. So anywhere on that strip of beach, I can hear you. I know it's you. So it's like that's great advertising too.
Thank you. Oh, now we changed the timing to 1 p.m. now. Yeah.
Even better. So it's family friendly. You guys, if you haven't been out to AJ Hackett, go on the weekends. You're usually DJing on like Sunday, right? So it's family friendly. Bring the kids out. They can dance and chill and play on the beach and stuff. Just enjoy the music. And if you get your courage up, obviously go do that jump. So one day I will be out there.
You should try the bungee jump for sure.
I'm scared of heights, man, so we'll see. But that's not the only place. So that's all the way out in Sentosa on the beach, right? You've also got a couple of club gigs during the week.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about where we can find you?
Okay, in Clarke Quay, there's this place called Highlander. So Highlander is running for almost, I think it's now 12 years now. And we've been there for, it's coming 2.5 years. Okay. And it's party. And those mostly tourists who come down to Singapore, they want to have, they want to see.
They want the nightlife.
Live music, good food. Yeah, so we are playing from Mondays to Sundays. So whenever I can't make it, that's when I get other DJs who are from GOD to come and replace. And then, and this place, Holy Moly. So on the weekends, whoever's going to come down to play golf, we have music to accompany you whenever you play golf.
So I'm kind of jealous because you keep moving around and you've got all these cool things behind you. So I kind of want to, because I'm in this, the funny thing is we're in the same building, but I just want to make sure that people can see. I want to show people what you can see. Look at this. This is like freaking awesome. It's all covered in green. The grass, look at that. The grass on the floor and everything. It's so cool. And I've been looking, I'm not going to lie, I've been looking for, what is that? I've been looking for a putt-putt place. So this is, I mean, hey, the adults can drink, the kids can play. It's kind of cool. Look at this. This chandelier is freaking gorgeous. Look at that. Do you see that? I don't even know if you can see.
So over here, it's like a stage. Every stage you have a complete stage by stage, and until you complete the whole. Yeah.
So it's 21 holes though, right? Look at that chandelier.
Yeah, I play music, not golf. I've got an issue. I don't play golf. Yeah.
It's okay. You handle the music. We will enjoy the golf and the music. See, that's all we need. Look at this. This is all old school football. Who wants an iron throne? Yeah. So this is so cool. So tell me, this single that you're working on at the moment, right?
Yeah.
Is it going to be in English or Tamil?
It's English. It's 98% English and 98% English and 90% English, and the 10% is actually a sample that I use from a Hindi track, which was so this is a 1970s sample. So the original singer is still alive. I called the original singer and asked them, is it okay if we can use your sample, but we remake it into our own style? So I had Sheer, is one of our singers, Sheer. So he remade that whole sample, and the rest of it is English. And I'm aiming for this track to be more of a, you can play in a club, you can play in a festival, you can play in a wedding function. It's just one track that fits everything. I'm just trying to hit that whole angle. Yeah, so 1 year contract.
So I get the impression though that this is the first of many. So you drop the first one first and see how the response is, and you keep on going. So anything we can do to promote you, absolutely, I'm right there. Yeah. If there's anything else that you've got going on, so if there's any other, like if there's festivals, if there's another, run at Guinness World Record or whatever, other new venues that you've got coming on, let us know so we can go ahead and promote you. I'm a big fan of all of you guys. Like all my friends down here, they're all doing big things. So I'm really proud of you, especially with this whole San Diego thing coming up. That's incredible, you guys. Definitely. You never know who you bump into, right? This is amazing.
Yes. Thank you so much, Gopika. This is
absolutely.
This is a meaningful. I would like to, let me add something. When I was in the legal age to enter a club or a bar, I always admired DJs, but I never get a chance to be involved or to learn what they were doing. So I've already decided that I want to do music. So I wanted to play in a club. I wanted to create sounds. So I needed to take the first step. So the first step was what I did was I became a waiter in a place.
Yeah.
And then I was then exposed to music, right? So
Right.
after I became a waiter, I decided, you know what, let me try bartending. So I was more exposed to a lot of people, especially, you know, because we communicate a lot. As a waiter, it's like, oh, can I get you a drink? Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
But as a bartender, what would you like to drink? How's your day? You know, you look beautiful, nice dress.
And honestly, there are a lot of therapists that are bartenders. So yeah, you probably talk to a lot of people.
And then it became into, okay, I want to play music, but I want to play music where I can play with the emotions of people on the dance floor, you know?
Right. You get to read the dance floor then.
Read the crowd, yeah. If someone is sad, make them laugh, you know? If someone is angry, make them smile, you know? So it's just it's a mind thing, you know, playing around.
But I love that. And I don't think people think about it that way, because if you think about it, right, you do control a lot of the emotions on the dance floor. I've seen so many times where like a fight is getting ready to break out and you're waiting for that DJ to like drop something where everyone forgets what's going on and they kind of get into the music again. So yes, there is a lot more to just spinning the right track, making sure it flows into the next one or whatever. And I really appreciate that. This is a lot. It is a lot of mind work.
And also, it's not only that, the stereotype of DJs or the parents who stereotype DJs, they feel that this is not a legitimate business or profession, you know. So I've broke the rules in a way. I wasn't told what to do, so I made it into. I made it into my life. So I have a DJ school. I do my own music videos. I have a group of DJs, and we are all together. We love what we do. We share ideas. Yeah, so it's not what you think it is. It's way better than that. And the best part, you won't have stress because you are releasing it in music. You know? That's
true. But I will say this, there are a lot of late nights and there are a lot of other gigs during the day. You used to have meetings during the day, meeting up with people. I know you have a business starting up on what is it? Jackson Hill, is it? Didn't you mention something about that? There was a bar or something out there.
Yeah, Circular Road after that. Yeah, that's the new one. So what we are doing now is we are concentrating music concepts in different places. So this new place is strictly pure R&B and hip hop, like 80s R&B and hip hop, 90s R&B and hip hop. So we are strictly sticking to that kind of style, so that the 80s, the late 70s, the early 80s kids who missed out in this music because now it's everything.
Let's re-educate y'all.
Yeah, so we try to get them to come by and have a reminisce on the old times. Yeah, so that's awesome. 79 after that.
So y'all hear all this, right? So he has a group of DJs, an agency for DJs. He has so many different gigs in various places. He works Monday through Sunday.
Yeah.
And y'all thinking that DJing is not, club scene is not a real bull crap. I'll call you out on that right now, because those late nights mean you still have to wake up in the morning and talk to people and make sure business is going well. You have finances to take care of. You need to make sure that, your DJs know what they're doing. You have to have training for them. There's so much still going on. So this is probably worse than a 9-to-5, but it's more satisfying. I bet that.
Yeah, if you love what you do what you love. That's it.
Exactly. You won't have to drag yourself out of bed like, oh God, I gotta go do. Nah, you'll be happy.
Exactly. I am happy.
I can tell. So I'm actually really grateful that we've kept in touch so many years. I've been to, I think, two of your anniversary parties for a group of DJs. I remember when I first met you guys, and it was just nice to meet so many people that are pushing to do something with their lives. And it's not just Singaporeans. You see the music starting downstairs already, right? They're getting ready for the shoot. So so I'm grateful and I'm proud of you guys, because as Tamil community here in Singapore, y'all are banding together. You're making sure that you take care of each other, and that's what I want. That's what I want to hear more of.
Yep. Okay. That's exactly what I'm going to do. And those who are following Jessica, listen to her. I love what you're doing, actually. Getting everyone involved and making them aware that there are other professions in the world that we can move, positively into, and make.
Go chase your dreams. Go make your life.
Yeah.
He's a good example. You see him, right? He's a good example. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Look at him taking the throne. Okay. Bye.
Bye. See you soon.